Hey everyone, and welcome back to Kaishin Capitals, your go-to spot for inspiration and ideas to help you live your best life. And today we're diving into a book that's a game changer for anyone thinking about their future. Ernie J. Zelinsky's international bestseller, How to Retire Happy, Wild, and Free, retirement wisdom that you won't get from your financial advisor. Often, retirement planning conversations quickly zero in on finances, pensions, and that big number you supposedly need. While financial security is important, and Zelinsky does touch on it with a unique spin, this book powerfully argues that true retirement happiness, the kind that's genuinely happy, wild, and free, is built on much more than just a healthy bank balance. Over the next few minutes, we'll unpack the core wisdom of this insightful book. We'll look at Zelinsky's philosophy for a fulfilling retirement and his practical advice. Whether retirement is a distant dream, just around the corner, or your current reality, this book offers valuable perspectives. So, get comfortable and let's explore how to make those golden years truly shine. Host: So, what's the main idea behind How to Retire Happy, Wild, and Free? Ernie Zelinsky fundamentally challenges the conventional, often fear-tinged view of retirement. He argues that retirement shouldn't be seen as an ending or a passive slowdown, but as a vibrant new beginning. It's a golden chance for self-reinvention, pursuing long-held dreams, and living with a profound sense of purpose and adventure. His central point is that an overemphasis on financial readiness has led many to overlook other crucial elements of a joyful retirement. He's not saying money is irrelevant, but he urges us to put it in its proper perspective, famously suggesting you don't need $1 million to retire happily. What you truly need is an exciting life plan. This book is refreshing because it's not a dry financial guide. It's filled with inspiration, wit, and practical exercises designed to get you thinking and, more importantly, acting. It's about crafting a retirement rich in experiences, not just assets. Zelinsky's vision of a fulfilling retirement rests on several key pillars, with financial wealth being just one component, and notably not the primary one. First and foremost is the critical importance of purpose and passion. A major challenge for many retirees is the loss of identity and daily structure that their careers provided. Zelinsky proposes that retirement is the ideal time to ask, what truly makes me feel alive? What have I always wanted to do? He encourages individuals to rediscover old passions, perhaps interests from youth that were set aside, like painting, music, or writing. This is also the time to explore entirely new interests, stepping outside one's comfort zone to learn a new skill, take a course, or volunteer for a meaningful cause. Embracing creative pursuits in any form, be it gardening, cooking, or problem-solving, is also vital. These aren't just hobbies to pass the time. They provide essential mental and emotional well-being, offering a sense of accomplishment and meaning. The aim is to avoid what Zelinsky calls retiring from life, which leads to boredom and stagnation, and instead to actively engage with activities that bring joy and fulfillment. One of the most celebrated practical tools Zelinsky offers is the Get a Life Tree. This is a tangible mind-mapping exercise to help brainstorm and visualize a diverse range of activities for retirement. You imagine a tree, with the trunk as your core self in retirement. Main branches represent categories like activities I enjoy now and want to continue, activities that turned me on in the past, and new activities I've always wanted to try. From these, smaller branches and numerous leaves sprout, each leaf being a specific activity like learn Spanish, join a hiking club, or write a memoir. Zelinsky suggests aiming for many leaves, perhaps 50 or more, not to create pressure, but to open your mind to the vast array of possibilities. This Get a Life Tree is a dynamic tool, a visual reminder that your retirement can be as full and varied as you desire, actively countering the fear of empty days. It's a blueprint for a vibrant and engaging future. Of course, pursuing passions requires energy and well-being, which brings us to another crucial pillar: health and vitality. Zelinsky dedicates significant attention to this, arguing that investing in physical and mental health is more critical than any financial investment for a quality retirement. His advice is direct: stay physically active. This means regular, enjoyable exercise that gets your heart pumping, be it swimming, cycling, dancing, or brisk walking for several hours a week. The benefits extend beyond physical health to improved mood and sharper cognition. Equally important is stimulating your mind through lifelong learning. This could involve formal courses, self-study, learning new skills, or engaging in brain games. The principle is, use it or lose it. Prioritizing overall healthy habits, including a balanced diet, sufficient sleep, and stress management, is also essential, guarding against the retiree trap of a sedentary lifestyle. Essentially, good health is the vehicle for all your retirement adventures. Neglecting it means even the best plans remain out of reach. Another cornerstone of a fulfilling retirement, according to Zelinsky, is the cultivation of strong social connections. Work often provides a built-in social network, and its absence in retirement requires proactive effort to build and nurture relationships. He stresses the importance of great friends for emotional support, companionship, and shared experiences. Retirement offers the time to deepen existing friendships and forge new ones. Active social engagement is key. Joining clubs, groups, or classes based on your interests, attending community events, or volunteering are excellent ways to meet like-minded people. Nurturing family bonds is also important, though Zelinsky subtly reminds readers to ensure their retirement plans are their own, reflecting personal desires balanced with family life. Loneliness is a significant risk in retirement, so a rich social life isn't a luxury but a fundamental component of happiness and well-being. Now let's address the financial aspect. While How to Retire Happy, Wild, and Free isn't a typical financial planning book, it offers a refreshing perspective on money's role. Zelinsky's primary message here is to put money in proper perspective. He believes the fear of not having enough is often exaggerated and can keep people in unfulfilling jobs too long. His well-known assertion is that you don't need $1 million to retire happily. He encourages defining enough based on your desired lifestyle, which, if focused on experiences over possessions, might require less than anticipated. Time and freedom, he argues, become more valuable currencies than accumulated wealth once basic needs are met. Consequently, he's a proponent of considering early retirement if a viable plan can be made, asking why one should wait until health and energy decline to pursue dreams. The overall financial goal, in his view, should be financial freedom, not just wealth accumulation. Freedom to pursue passions and live authentically, perhaps through choices like downsizing or finding enjoyable part-time work for fulfillment rather than necessity. His financial advice aims to liberate individuals from societal pressures equating net worth with self-worth. The happy part of the title is covered by purpose, health, and connection. But what about wild and free? This is where mindset is everything. To embrace the wild, Zelinsky encourages retirees to seek adventure and spontaneity. This means stepping out of routines, taking calculated risks, and being open to new experiences. Not necessarily extreme ones, but anything from trying new foods to traveling to unfamiliar places or tackling challenging hobbies. It's about living with a youthful spirit of curiosity. To cultivate the free, he speaks of freedom in its broadest sense. Freedom from a disliked job, from the need to impress others, from regrets, and the freedom to be your authentic self, designing your days according to your values. This requires courage and defining success on your own terms. Zelinsky also advises not taking life too seriously, encouraging laughter and playfulness. Living in the present is another key aspect, savoring daily life rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. This new chapter is also an opportunity to forge a new identity independent of one's former profession, deciding who you want to be now. So, the big takeaways from Zelinsky's work involve redefining retirement as an active, creative stage of life. It requires holistic planning that encompasses passions, health, social life, and personal growth, far beyond just finances. Using tools like the Get a Life tree helps make these plans concrete. Prioritizing physical and mental health is paramount, as is nurturing relationships. Money should be viewed as a tool for freedom, not an end in itself. Finally, Embracing an adventurous and authentic mindset allows one to live truly wild and free. While some critics might find certain aspects idealistic or common sense, the book's value lies in its holistic approach, its passionate call for a proactive and joyful retirement, and its practical tools that empower readers to design a future they genuinely desire, moving beyond conventional, often limiting retirement narratives. Host: Ernie J. Zielinski's How to Retire Happy, Wild, and Free is ultimately more than a retirement guide. It's a life guide. It's a call to live fully, regardless of age or employment status, challenging us to build a retirement that reflects our deepest values. It empowers you to write your own exciting chapter, filled with joy, purpose, connection, vitality, and adventure, potentially making these the best years of your life. So, if you're looking for a roadmap to a retirement that's about truly living, this book is definitely worth exploring. It might just be the spark you need to design a future you're genuinely excited about. That's all for today's deep dive. I hope this summary has given you plenty to think about and inspired you to approach retirement with a renewed sense of possibility. What are your thoughts on retiring happy, wild, and free? Share your wisdom or plans in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Kaishin Capital for more, and hit that notification bell. Thanks so much for watching, and here's to your happy, wild, and free future.